But in 99% of the courses, they won't tell you how the virtual function call takes place at runtime, how the vtable is created, how the compiler decides which function will get executed at runtime using vtable, when the vtable is destroyed. Hi all, this is me Karan. So this is going to be the introductory lecture of this particular object-oriented programming series. So in this particular lecture, we'll try to understand what kind of things we'll be covering, what kind of experiments we'll be doing throughout this particular lecture series. So those kind of things we'll try to cover. And one thing I would like to mention that this particular series is not for someone who is kind of experienced or only for someone who is kind of fresher. So anyone can use this particular series. So before jumping into what kind of things we'll be covering, so let me tell you a few things about myself. So this is me Karan. I'm working around C++ for more than 5 years, and in this entire journey of more than 5 years, I have extensively worked around C++ applications, and most of these applications were very latency sensitive. So that way I have got the chance to learn about how the object-oriented programming concepts are used in the industry. So let's try to understand what kind of things we'll be covering and how this particular series is going to be the best series on the entire internet. So if you see any of the courses on YouTube or Udemy, then in most of the cases you will find one common pattern that, let's say they are teaching you the inheritance. So most of the time they'll teach you what is inheritance and they will provide you some dummy example. But in this particular series, we'll try to understand the real life use cases of inheritance. So if I take another example of virtual function, so in most of the courses, they'll tell you what are virtual functions. But in 99% of the courses, they won't tell you how the virtual function call takes place at runtime, how the vtable is created, how the compiler decides which function will get executed at runtime using vtable, when the vtable is destroyed, those kind of things. And if I take another example of, let's say, destructor, so they'll tell you what is destructor, but they won't tell you when do we need to use virtual destructor inside our class, what are the advantages of that, how memory leak can happen because of that, those kind of things. And another example I can take is like move constructor or copy constructor. So most of the time they'll tell you what is move constructor, what is copy constructor, but they will not tell you what is the real life use cases of move constructor or copy constructor. So in this particular series, we'll try to understand in and outs of entire object oriented programming concepts. So one special thing about this particular series will be, after every 3 or 4 lectures, you will get one assignment which you can try solving. And that particular assignment will be containing real life use cases of different object oriented programming concepts. So in that process, you will get to know how the object oriented programming concepts are used in the industry or while developing any kind of application. And if you want me to cover some specific topic or a specific idea, do let me know in the comment section. I'll be super happy to work around that. So let's meet in the next lecture where we'll start our journey. Thank you.